Hey guys, how's it going? Today, I'll just go ahead and get right into it. I would like to talk about, I always say, I want to talk about, I tried so hard not to say, but I was thinking it, I just did it. I can't help it. I want you guys to count every single time I say and counting that one. I don't know what. Oh my god, it's an addiction. I can't stop saying it. It comes out so natural too, and when I say it, I don't even realize it until after I don't said it. See, I'm trying to stop myself, but I did it again. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and just I'm not even gonna draw any attention to it. I'm gonna keep on saying it. I'm probably gonna say it after I'm done saying whatever I'm saying now. I don't know. It helps me think. Oh. I'm sorry. I can't. It's like I can't say what I want to say without saying first. It helps me think. I don't know what it is. It helps me out. But now it's gonna feel weird every single time I say it now. And it's gonna make me embarrassed. Okay, I'm getting too far off topic. I want to talk about Kingdom Hearts 4 and I want to talk about how I personally would like the game to go. Of course, you know, Tuxedo Mark got his own ideals and stuff, but I'm just saying, you know, what I would like to see from Kingdom Hearts 4 and how I would love for the game to go. About like how I think it should play like and how I think the story should be like. It kills me every single time I say just a little bit. That god damn it, it's fucking I was thinking, okay, alright, let me be serious for a minute. I was thinking that it would be a cool idea if they just focused on Sora. And what I mean by that is the Square Enix side of the game. Trying real hard not to say I would like every single time I make that long pause where I don't say anything, I'm trying to find a way to not say Okay, let me just ignore it. Just if I say it, I don't care. You guys can keep count. I think that'd be funny if you guys keep count, but I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna say and no matter I'm just not gonna think about it. Just like I got this whole hold up my arms now. Release them all. Let me think. I would like what I mean by like just focus on Sora. Basically, I would love to see Kingdom Hearts 4 go in the direction where you guys might not like this idea, and I can understand that because, you know, we've been with it for so long. But I think it'll be like, you know, Kingdom Hearts 4 could be like it could be like a completely new experience, right? You know what I mean? It's like now is their chance to like do whatever they want. They've got all the barriers out of the way. Nomura can go crazy, do whatever he want, make whatever character he want, you know, personally and honestly, I do not want to go to different Disney worlds and Pixar worlds in this game. I know that sounds crazy and harsh, but hear me out. The reason I don't want Disney and Pixar worlds in this game is because I really rather for them to focus on Square Enix type of worlds. Where, and I'm not talking about Final Fantasy, I'm not talking about any other game titles, I'm talking about just straight up Kingdom Hearts stuff. Not Disney or Pixar, just like worlds that are created originally, like the Land of Departure, Keyblade Graveyard. I want Twilight Town, you know what I'm saying? Hollow Bastion. I want more stuff like that, and I want that to be the biggest focus of the game. Now, am I going to get mad if the game comes out and there's Disney World? No, I'm going to enjoy it. I love going to Disney Worlds and Pixar Worlds, and it's like a throwback. It's nostalgic. I love it. I think it's fun, honestly. But really, I really want the game. At this point, Kingdom Hearts 4, I want it to be super serious. I want it to be serious, and I want it to have a really dark tone. Because Kingdom Hearts, and I speak for a lot of us, I think that Kingdom Hearts, what really drew us in, and I'm talking about the fans, you know, what really drew us in is how dark it was, mixed with a little bit of innocent stuff in it. Like, innocence from the Disney stuff, but it had like this dark tone to it. Danger. And I feel like Danger was really kept us going, because think about it, someone like a true fan of Kingdom Hearts, let me ask you a question. Who is your favorite character in the series? Now, let me ask you another question. Has anything bad happened to that character? Has anything sad happened to that character? Any tragic thing? Mostly, all the Kingdom Hearts characters have had something bad happen to them. And that's just pretty much, I want to say 90% of every character. They've had something really horrible happen to them. Rather it be falling into darkness, losing their way and hope and lost, being killed, murdered, only to be turned into like a husk, which is a nobody. Having, being defeated after living like this existence of life, only for someone to come and defeat that person, and then they got this whole thing going on where they turn out to be lied to, that what they were fighting for was just a lie to make them do something else so they can be part of someone else's pawn. Like, every single character in this game have had stuff had things taken away from them. They've been abandoned, they've been hurt, and you know, all this crazy stuff happened to these characters. Almost every single character in the game is like that. Even some of the cameo characters, even the Final Fantasy characters. Tragic stuff. They lost their worlds. They got nowhere else to go. You know, it's crazy how the game is. And you know, this thing about it, it's still like it's really dark if you think about it, but they keep it in like a positive light. It's, you know, it's got Disney, it's got Winnie the Pooh, you know. And that's what kind of makes it a little bit more disturbing and more interesting and fascinating. I think it's Tetsuya Nomura. I think he's a brilliant man. I think he's very brilliant. The way he writes his characters. Yeah, I guess you could say some of them are a little too much complex and there's a lot going on. But that's just kind of what that's kind of the fun thing about it. You know, trying to figure out what is going on and piecing things together. You know, because like some of these characters we know nothing about. We still know nothing about. There's a lot of mysteries and questions to these characters that we just simply don't know nothing about. Look, take a character like Demyx. Demyx, he's a funny guy. Funny guy. What happened to Demyx? We don't know. Where did he go after Kingdom Hearts 3? We don't know. Demyx is the only person who still has the organization jacket, who still might be a nobody, He didn't even show up in Unchained, so we don't know if he came from that. Where did he come from? This guy just fell from the sky. Where did he come from? Like, we know about every single body now. We know a little bit about characters that didn't even need a background. We know a lot about all these characters. Demyx is like one of the only characters that's got a big question mark on him. And you know, that's the thing about it. Like, the story is fascinating because there's so much stuff that happens in it that it just draws you in, because you're trying to, it's like a big mystery. You're just trying to figure it out and see like what is going on, trying to piece stuff together. You know, anything. It could be anything. And the way the rules in this Kingdom Hearts that Tetsuya Nomura made, these rules, you gotta try to learn the rules and see how you can, like, cause how can I say it? Once you learn the rules, then you can try and use that to piece pieces together and try and solve mysteries and make your own theories about what's going on, where these characters come from. And it's kind of fun when you get like Kingdom Hearts news or an update from a game or so like that, and you can confirm it, or it's just like, oh, well, you thought this was going to happen, but no, it was this the whole time, and it's shocking because it's like, oh man, I wouldn't even thought about that. I know a lot of people on YouTube who made theories about what's going on, and they're like really good theories. I mean, like, I've seen these videos. These people, they come up with some really good ideas. It's like, man, yeah, I never thought about that. Oh man, Vin could have done this. Sora could be that. I mean, people were talking about reincarnation and all kinds of stuff. They were so close to being right. Only for, like, when Kingdom Hearts 3 come out and Dark Road, only to be this completely direction of what everybody was thinking about. And it's just like, wow, okay. Like, how many theories could we have came up before we got that right? And that's what made Kingdom Hearts so fun. The mystery, the darkness that's in it, the danger that's in it. So if we have Kingdom Hearts 4 and it turns out to be a very dark game, we might get a lot more fans to join the community and you know, become friends, be fans of Kingdom Hearts, and that'll be awesome. So that's kind of why I want Kingdom Hearts 4 to be a lot more darker, and I'd rather for it to be a lot more serious. It was kind of disappointing when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out and we didn't really have any Final Fantasy characters. Not saying that they made the game, but it helped out a lot. And I think with 4, we might get some Final Fantasy stuff. We might not get a world, like I said before in our first episode. We might not get a Final Fantasy world, but having Final Fantasy characters in the story could be a really fun, yeah, you know, really fun thing to do, really fun thing to experience and see. Like, have them not just like a cameo, have them like put into the story. Like, it's a different version of the Final Fantasy character, just like Cloud and Auron and, you know, Leon and all that. It'll be fascinating to see them entwined with this Kingdom Hearts 4 story and see how well they can fit into the story and how much of an impact that these characters can have. And if it's Final Fantasy really doesn't have man, what I'm trying to say, it's not really too much joking around. Like, Final Fantasy video games, they're pretty dark. They're very serious tone. It's not like really, I mean, there's light moments and stuff between friends and making connection, because like these dark story has like a pretty good meaning behind it. You know, staying with your friend. Most of them are about friendship and this and that, but like the games are really dark, and it's really focused on what the story is. Kingdom Hearts is like, it's dark, but they try to make you forget about it sometimes with these Disney characters and Pixar characters, and Sora going to the worlds and having fun and stuff. Yeah, some dark stuff happens, and Xehanort might show up and this and that, but it's like trying to blindfold you from the bigger picture here and what is really going on. It's just, I don't know. I just think Kingdom Hearts 4 should just be a lot more focused on its story. Because let's be honest, if you look at any Kingdom Hearts game and you take out the Disney stuff, the Pixar stuff, if you take all that out and just have the core story, the games will be pretty short, especially Birth by Sleep. The games will be really, really short. DDD, all the Kingdom Hearts games, if you take that Disney stuff out and just have like the story, the Kingdom Hearts story, it'll be really short. It'll be a short game. Probably like story that if we would have played it like that, the game would probably be the same amount of hours as Aqua's 0.2. It'll probably be the same amount. It'd be a very short game. So that's why I kind of want them to focus a little bit more. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they made a Kingdom Hearts game where there's no Disney stuff. There are cameos, sure, like Mickey Mouse always, but no Disney worlds, just like straight up Kingdom Hearts worlds, original worlds and stuff. I wouldn't mind that at all. If they make one game like that, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think that'd be a cool idea that way, because when I say I want the game to be dark, I also want Sora to like change a little. Well, not just not a lot, just a little bit. Sora, he's a happy-go-lucky character. I can understand that. But there are some moments where Sora is, I don't know how to say it. There's some moments where Sora, how can I say it? Oh man, I don't really know how to explain it. Like, I mean, of course, when something serious happens, he gets serious like he should. But what is something missing? I don't know what it is. It's just something missing about Sora. Something's missing. Because if you think about like, man, how can I explain this? I don't know if it might be just me, because I can't properly explain what I'm trying to say about Sora. It's just something is missing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, because he's a light character. That's a stick. He's a light character. Not too much of darkness, but he's a light character. I mean, he uses. He doesn't really use darkness. I mean, gameplay wise, that's just game. That's just gameplay. That's just for the entertainment, games and stuff. You don't really see him do, like, there's a couple of moves that Sora can do gameplay wise that's got like darkness in it, but it's not like you'll see him do something like that in a cutscene. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's kind of like separate from the lore. It's not like something that's, oh man, I can't really explain it. It's like, cause man, it's kind of hard to explain. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. It's just that I think there's something missing with Sora. There's something missing with him. Something's missing. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm waiting for Sora to have like a breaking point. I guess I'm waiting for something like that. And when I mean breaking point, it's like, I'm waiting for Sora to lose control and make a mistake. I'm waiting for him to make a mistake. Sora really hasn't made a mistake. It's not like I want him to make a mistake. It's just I feel like it needs to happen so he can like realize how serious the situation is and want something so bad that we can see how far he would go to get it. You know what I mean? Like, for example, now I know this is two different things, but let's say, for example, oh man, what's a good example? Look at any Shonen Jump characters. They have like that big transformation moment. Like each one of the heroes, they have like that that transformation moment that makes them look very scary and dangerous. Like Naruto. Like, if you really piss Naruto off, like if you just take away everything from him, if you make him feel trapped and you push him to that limit, then you'll see him in his tail beast mode. That's when he'll do his transformation. Ichigo got his what was Ichigo thing? He got like the hollow thing going on with him. He got like that transformation. Luffy got something like that too. I really haven't paid attention to One Piece. It's too long, but I know Luffy can do some. I know when he get mad, he can do something to his body. But you guys know what I'm saying? Like, there's that transformation. Sora does have a lot of transformations. He's got like fun, valor form, all that. I mean, that's gameplay stuff. You never really see that in a cutscene. The only time you see it in a cutscene is when they introduce it, and that was in Kingdom Hearts 2. You never really you don't see him utilize that power like final form. Like in Kingdom Hearts 3, when you know, spoilers, watch out. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, when Kairi, when Xehanort scattered her, you know, I guess supposedly killed her and scattered her, you know, her body, and it was just nothing but pieces of light. I thought it was a pretty good scene, but I thought it was missing something, because you remember that scene when Sora was running up to Xehanort. He was trying to get him and get Kairi back, but Xehanort had already attacked her, and like her body just scattered in these pieces. And I thought that was a pretty cool moment, because her body it's scattered into like these light pieces, and the pieces were falling down on his face. That should have pissed him off even more. Like, he started crying, and then like he got like a surprise attack. He fell down. Then soon after that, here come Donald and Goofy. And like, I mean, of course they would come there, you know. But I wish they would have had just gave Sora like a little bit of long time, let him get mad. I wanted to see him snap and go off. I wanted, like, Final Form. I want to see Final Form come into effect. Like, let's show him use the power of light in that way. Like, he's so angry, or he turns into Rage Mode, which was introduced, because Nomura said that Rage Mode and Anti-Sora Mode was two different things. So if that's true, then that's two different darkness that Sora can use. That's two different darkness: Anti-Sora and Rage Mode. Rage Mode, Rage Mode probably would have been better. Let's see that in a cutscene. Let's see that in action. And I thought that was missing, because Donald and Goofy showed up, and they comfort Sora. I mean, what they should do. That's, you know, that's their friends. But I wish they would have gave Sora a little bit moment, alone time. I wish that he would have got mad and angry. Kairi? Someone do that to Kairi? You think Sora's just gonna forget about that in just like a few seconds? It's not like he forgot about it, but he just recovered so quickly, and I was just kind of shocked at that. I was like, whoa, okay, all right. You know, and just like, where he missed his big moment, his big transformation moment. Like, that should have been like Sora, this happy-go-lucky kid, always smiling, you know, always playing around, goofing around. When he's pushed to the limit, we should have saw what Sora would do. And he hasn't done that. And I really wish they would have done that in Kingdom Hearts 3. I thought it would be a perfect moment. To tie that scene off. It's kind of like Kairi getting hurt. Ooh, that's gonna make Sora mad, you know, because that's Kairi. We've been protecting that girl ever since Kingdom Hearts 1. We've been trying to protect her, and she finally, you know, separates and stuff, and, you know, get killed or whatever in 3. Ooh, that's gonna piss Sora off. But Donald and Goofy come and comfort Sora, and we missed it. We missed the transformation. So I'm hoping for something like that in 4, where Sora gets like some kind of. Now keep in mind, like I said, I don't want Sora to be hurt. You know, I don't want him to get hurt. I don't want anyone to get hurt. But I wanted Sora to. That was just a really good moment. I feel like they blew it. They missed it. I just want to see Sora. I want to see what he'll go if he's pushed beyond his limit. Like, how mad can he get? Let's see his transformation in a cutscene. And I'm getting sick and tired of Sora always falling down in the cutscene. Because you guys know how strong Sora can be. Sora lose power all the time. He lose it all the time. In every single game. It's because it's a mechanic, because they gotta they want to explain, oh, this is why you're back at level 1 again. It's a game mechanic, cause you know it's a game. You know, you gotta level up and stuff and get strong so you can fight. You can't just start the game 100 at level 100. They like to explain why. So, oh, you got knocked out and now you're back at level 1 again. You forgot all your powers and now you can go on this new adventure and learn new stuff. Okay, but every single time, every single game, Sora gets to that point where he's super strong again. And he pretty much mastered all his abilities that he can do. Wait a minute. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. So, you know, Sora pretty much, you know, he's strong. He's a strong kid no matter what he do. Even if he started over, he'll get stronger again. So it's always confused me why Sora always fall down so easily, get knocked out so easily. In cutscenes, gameplay wise, he's like a demigod. Every single time, every Kingdom Hearts game, he can do this and that. He can fly. No longer gliding, more straight up flying around without even Peter Pan's magic anymore. It's just permanently now. He can learn it later on. You know, he can fucking guard. He can do reflector. I mean, damn, this kid is crazy. Gameplay wise, he got different forms. He's got the ability to summon people. He can do magic. He's very acrobatic. You know what I'm saying? Very acrobatic. He can do flips and it's like I feel like Toy Story when Woody was trying to explain to the Buzz why he's such a cool toy. It's like, yo, Helmet can do that whoosh thing. Like, that's what Sora can do. Sora's like, he can do all this acrobatic stuff and this gymnastic shit, flipping, jumping around, spinning around, doing all this crazy shit. And it's like, whoa, goddamn, Sora. People was complaining about, you know, how flashy his shit is. Like, damn, Sora, you doing all this light shit, I can't even see the enemy. Like, you know, he can do all this shit, but when it comes to cutscenes, anyone can just show up and just push Sora down. He'll fall on the ground. But if it's gameplay, wait, it'd be a whole different story. I don't know why Nomura keeps writing Sora like that. When I saw that in Kingdom Hearts 3, when they got to the graveyard, and people were just knocking Sora left and right, and I was like, what the hell going on? You know, it's just like, man, fight like you've been doing the whole game. He never does that in the cutscene. It never happens like that. The only time he does that in the cutscene is a reaction command. That was in Kingdom Hearts 2. Again, why everybody like Kingdom Hearts 2, because it's so much cool factor in that game. Like the reaction commands, where you see Sora doing all this cool shit. It's kind of like watching the cutscene. It's like watching him do it. And then like the reaction command lets you play it a little bit, I guess. It makes you feel like you're doing it. It's like, shit, look at me. Sora cuts down fucking like what, 8, 7 skyscrapers? Fuck me, man. Damn, Sora. And it's like, let's see that shit in the cutscene. Let's see some fights. Let's see some clashes. The best fight that was in, what, Kingdom Hearts 3, what was the best fight in cutscene wise? The Lingering Wheel fighting Terranort? Was that the best fight scene? Probably the only fucking fight cutscene that we've seen. No, it wasn't. No, was it? It was. Let's see. The only. See, I can't even remember the fight cutscenes. I can't even remember who fought who. I think Aqua. We saw a little bit of Aqua fighting Vanitas in a cutscene, but that was short as always. You know, short shit. You better off. It's just you're better if you want to see some Kingdom Hearts fighting. You better off just playing the game, recording yourself, and then like sit back and watch your recording of you fighting, because that'd be the only way you'll see any actual fighting in a Kingdom Hearts game when it comes to cutscenes. There'll be a little bit here and there, but it's not that much. It's like a few seconds and then that's it. That's like, come on, let's see some fights. So like I'm saying, I want Kingdom Hearts 4 to be a lot more darker and a lot more serious tone. Another thing is, I'll talk about gameplay in another video, but right now I just kind of want to focus on what I wish they would focus on. Well, I'm trying to think, what are some ideas that I got? I didn't write anything down this time, so I'm kind of off script. I'm thinking, Sora. Honestly, if you ask me, I'd rather see Sora by himself. I didn't really... When I saw Donald and Goofy, I was like, oh no. I was so disappointed because, I mean, I wanted to see, you know, it's not like I don't like Donald and Goofy. I love them. But I really want... I feel like when you play Kingdom Hearts 4, you'll be with Sora for like half an hour of the game. And then later on, Donald and Goofy might show up and like they'll join the party. I don't want that. I want Sora to be by himself. Like, I want this whole game to be just Sora. No one else in this party. Maybe your Zora or whatever, but no Donald and Goofy. No Donald and Goofy at all. Other party members, sure, but no Donald and Goofy. I want Sora to feel alone. I want him to feel. I want him to get like Sora. He's been. I mean, think about it like this. Every game where you play as Sora, he's always with somebody else. No matter what, even in DDD, he had the Dream Eaters, and they're just like the most friendliest creatures. I mean, they look, you know, cute and jumping around and stuff. And how could you feel alone if you're with them? They got like the big bear and all these different animals. It's like a Pokemon game. I want Sora to feel like he's alone in this. I want him to feel like, you know, because he always said his friends are his power. Well, let's really see him utilize his heart. You know, think about his friends, but go at it alone. I want him to go on an adventure alone. I want him to get the experience of feeling alone and making him, like, at the end, because at the end of it, I want him to feel like, yeah, I can do this no matter where I am, no matter who I'm with. I don't care if I'm alone or not, I can do it. And I feel like if Sora could go on a whole game and do it by himself, imagine how strong he would be at the end of that game if he was by himself. Didn't have no support from Donald and Goofy. He probably could, I mean, he can make new friends, sure, but like they'll be strangers to him. He don't know them, don't know anybody else. I think that'll be quite interesting to see. I don't know. I just feel like Sora should be alone. And just this game, not every single game that comes out. I'm just saying this game particularly, or a spin-off game maybe. But I would really just like to see an adventure with Sora face it alone, to show that he can do it. I mean, I know he can. We all know he can. He's a strong kid. But I want to see him do it. I want to see it. I want to see him, you know, go through a whole Kingdom Hearts game by himself or with some Square Enix original characters. I think that would be pretty interesting and fascinating to see Sora grow in that way. To show that he doesn't need to, I wouldn't say be afraid, but feel the need to always have Donald and Goofy behind his back. I don't know. That's just kind of what I think about it. I also want it to be a lot more darker. I've already said that, but I want to see a lot more. I want to see a lot more Heartless. I want to see some more Heartless design. I want to see them flood the worlds a lot more. I want to see a lot more. I don't want to say necessary casualties, but I'd rather see. Like, I want dangerous events to happen. Like, I want some stuff to go down. To make us, the audience, the players, I want us to be like, oh shit, okay, this is getting dangerous. You know, this is not like a joke. This is pretty serious. I mean, there are a lot of serious moments in Kingdom Hearts. You know, when the Heartless are attacking the town, they basically, like when we got the Hercules world, we saw how bad the Heartless destroyed the town and stuff because of Hades, and how it further escalated and stuff, going up the mountains. And so I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was really good, but I really want them to push it a little bit more. You know, make it devastating. I mean, I don't want no one to get hurt. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. But I want that feeling. Like, if we don't stop this thing, then people really are going to get hurt. I mean, I guess that would be the same with any Kingdom Hearts game with the Heartless. You know, if you don't stop the Heartless, they're going to hurt people. But I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just want them to push. Because I know they can't really do too much because it's still, you know, it's a Disney game. It's going to be a children's game. But even like some movies, Disney movies can be very dark, and Disney let them get away with that. Maybe that might be just how they used to do it back then. I mean, they don't really make movies too serious like that now. I guess they do. I don't really keep up with Disney movies anymore. But, well, you know, they say that Star Wars is going to be, it might be in the game. Star Wars is a pretty dark film. I mean, I was watching a couple of movies because I'm trying to catch up. Those movies are fucking dark. I'm talking about, you get to, I mean, spoilers for Star Wars too, but you get to like this, I can't remember what movie it was. You get to one part of the movie, they're talking about killing kids. And I was like, holy shit. Like, they don't show it, but like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, whoa. I didn't know that was in the movie. I was like, oh my god. Now, I'm not saying I want that in Kingdom Hearts, but I want the theme to be dark like that. If they let Star Wars do it, well, that, granted, maybe, I think Disney, I don't think Star Wars was owned by Disney by then when they made that kind of movie and they had that scene in there. Because I feel like if Disney would have owned Star Wars a long time ago, that scene probably never would have been in there. But I really want a dark moment. Like Final Fantasy got some pretty dark moments in it. Okay, well, you know, Tetsuya Nomura, he's worked on a couple of Final Fantasy games. Has he written a story? 7? I guess 7, yeah. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. I want more darker themes in it. And some original music too, not no remixes. Kingdom Hearts 3 was full of remix music. I was kind of disappointed in that because I wanted to hear some new music. I mean, we got a few, of course we did, but yeah, Disney stuff. Again, Disney music, like Disney remixes and original Disney music for that world and stuff. I wanted to hear some new stuff from Kingdom Hearts side of the, like I think my favorite soundtrack has got to be what was it? Xehanort's new theme and Skylight Column. That battle music, I love that soundtrack. That piano, oh my god, oof, fell in love with it. I want to hear more tracks. I want to hear some new tracks. But that is going to be it for today. Tomorrow I'll probably talk about how I want the game mechanic to be for Kingdom Hearts 4. I think that'll be very interesting to listen if you are interested in it. Hit the bell icon if you're not already subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I make another video like this. And I should be making one tomorrow, so if you don't want to subscribe, hit the bell, come back tomorrow and there should be another one up there. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out here. Stay safe, guys. I love you all, and yeah, I'm out.